So it does appear that Power Metal Gamer has been tagged yet again in another YouTube video extravaganza. Anyways guys, welcome back to Power Metal Gamer. Today we are going to do another tag response video, and I haven't done one of these in quite a while. I don't know why. No one tagged me. Tag me, people. Today's video is going to be a video called 12 games that made an impact on me, and I've been tagged by an awesome YouTuber called Corpse Flood Gaming. Now, to be honest with you, I never knew this guy did content. I see him commenting on my video every now and again, and recently he put up a video which I was tagged in by Church from the Game Grinder, and he said, "Oh yeah, Tyg, you've been tagged in here." You Power Metal Gamer, not Tyg. Anyways, yeah, I've been tagged and I checked it out straight away. I was like, dude, I know Corpse Flood Gaming. He comments on my stuff every now and again. I never knew he was a content creator. So I went over straight away and watched the video. This is a late response. Apologies for the delay, my friend. I had a couple of busy weeks keeping active, doing other things, you know, personal shit. The video that he did was 12 games that make an impact on me. So I'm going to try and fit as many games in as I can. So we'll try not to do too many because it will drag on for too long. First game that came out in 2001. I remember I started secondary school. Big boy school. I don't know what grade that would be in America now. We just like, because it goes like first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth class, and then it goes into first year, second year, third year. It's kind of hard to explain. I should actually look up the grades. I'll leave the information in the video down below somewhere. Anyways, 2001 rolled around and I had a PlayStation. A friend of mine had a PlayStation in my class. I think, what was the games I got with lunch? I got GTA 3 and some other game, I can't remember what it was. But I used to go to a friend of mine's house, Gary, and he had this game. And that game was Devil May Cry. Holy shit. I've always been a fan of Capcom, you know, the likes of Street Fighter, Resident Evil. But dude, when Devil May Cry came out back in the day, it really blew my balls off because it had pre-rendered graphics, guns, swords, demons, humor, a kick-ass protagonist, soundtrack, the music, everything about this game was awesome. Originally, wasn't this meant to be like a kind of like a Resident Evil clone, but it turned more into the action kind of orientated game. But wow, when this game came out, me and Gary used to play this so much. I used to walk to his house all the time, and I played it so much that one day he turned around and goes, "Dude, you can have it, you can keep it." The copy that he gave me was the original Black Label version. It wasn't a platinum one. I gave that to my sister's ex-boyfriend years back, and I had to re-buy it again, but he didn't give me the silver case, thank God. But yeah, I have Devil May Cry again, and plus it's also on the trilogy pack on the Xbox 360, so I had to get that. And still to this day, Devil May Cry 1 is still my favourite. 2 never happened, 3 was awesome, and 4 was cool. I actually like the remake as well, so quote me on that below, bitch. For number 2, let us rewind 3 years to 1998. Holy shit, we're going for another Capcom game again. Yes, Capcom were my favourite game. Capcom grabbed me by the balls when I was a child. Dirty Capcom people touching children's balls. Anyways, without further ado, we're going to do Resident Evil 2. Made a huge impact on me when I was a kid. Holy shit, this game really scared the shit out of me. Let me tell you about the original story about my Resident Evil experiences. Me and a friend of mine, Craig, lived around the corner. His older brother and his friend Andy used to always play Resident Evil 1 constantly. And now Andy was an absolute beast at Resident Evil 1. He knew everywhere to go. He knew where all the keys were. He knew all the corridors. How many zombies are going to be here? How many zombies are going to be there? How much ammunition you're going to conserve? And holy shit, that terrified me. Me and Morphe tried to play it. Morphman, you probably remember Morphman from a couple of episodes on Power Metal Gamer. We tried to play it on our own and it scared the shit out of us. So I said, okay, I'm going to grow a few balls. 10 years old, Resident Evil 2 comes up. Me and a friend of mine, Dave, down the end of the street, we rented out Resident Evil 2. And we rented out another game at the same time, which was Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars. That was another game that was very nostalgic for me. And we got a lot of blackjack sweets. They're like anise fucking chewy things that rot your teeth away. But we got loads of those, and I think I lost a couple of teeth over those things. Yeah, I had to get a lot of dentures over the years. But yeah, sure, fuck it. Resident Evil 2 really upped the game for me. Scared the shit out of me. We got stuck on it, we played the hell out of it, and we brought it back, and then we got it again. And we kept renting it out all the time, but we could never finish it. Until I originally got it myself. I think it was after Code Veronica I got really into the Resident Evil series, and went back and played the hell out of 2. Because I had the Dreamcast, I had Code Veronica, and I was like, yeah, I really need to return to Resident Evil 2 on PlayStation 1. So I got it again, and I think I got it for my birthday or something. But holy shit, Resident Evil 2 really made an impact on me. Let's hope that Capcom don't mess up Resident Evil 2's remake. Please, god damn, no, don't do it, man. Now on to game 3, and I'm going to add number 4 in as well, because it's the same friend, same times. You know, most of the games on here were actually played with friends, because they did make an impact on me, because they made their friendship more fun. Same with my friend Dave that lived down the road. We used to rent the games out all the time. He had a chipped PlayStation 1 at the time, and he used to buy like all these like imported games and other shit. And he got what was it, Tony Hawk's one time, and then he got hold on a sec. Put this glass of wine down. He got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1, and then when Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 came out, we played the absolute jizz out of this game. We played Horse, we played Tag. The soundtrack was incredible. This game really blew me away, and it kind of got me wanting to go skateboarding. I actually bought a skateboard after playing Tony Hawk's games, but Tony Hawk's 2 introduced me to a lot of bands. Papa Roach, I think Blood Brothers was part of the soundtrack on this, and that made us go out and buy Infest, and made us find loads of new bands like Goldfinger, loads of punk bands on it and stuff. Tony Hawk's 2 really was the shit. Me and my mate Dave and a couple of our friends used to play Horse and Tag, and oh god, he was unbeatable on school too. He used to jump up onto somewhere where he couldn't catch him on Tag. Absolute nightmare. Love this game. Absolutely love it. Tony Hawk's 2 number 3. So we're going to go on to number 4, and it's a beat 'em up game. I think it was actually meant to be Streets of Rage 4 until Eidos got it, and I think was it Crystal Dynamics? Oh no, it was Core Design. We got a game called Fighting Force, and in this game you get a choice of 4 characters. You get Smasher, I think it's Lana, Hawk, and Mace. I think one of them is called Mace. But basically it's a 3D kind of beat 'em up game. You go around and you fight bosses. You can pick up like crowbars, cars, guns, and you fight against all these enemies. But me and a friend of mine played the shit out of this. He got it. I think he got it for Christmas or so. And it took me years to actually track down my own copy of it, which I got, I think it was about 2 years ago. Absolutely loved Fighting Force. Second one came out. Second one was more of a shooter where you just play as one character, and it wasn't very good. So number 4, Fighting Force, Boomtown. Check it out. Now on to number 5, and we're going to talk about another game. There was a lot of wrestling games throughout the 90s and then throughout the 2000s, and there's still wrestling games coming out today, but none of them could ever beat the excellence that is Smackdown 2, Know Your Role. What a game. Me and a friend of mine, Brian, we used to play the hell out of Smackdown 2. His nanny lived across the street, and he lived with her for a while, and he was looking after them or whatever after his grandfather passed. And we used to sit up late at night, not even go to school. Like, we'd sneak out, and he'd come over and he'd come over here, I'd go over there, and we'd just play No Mercy, and we'd play Smackdown 2, and we'd play, like, you know, casket matches. Our favourite one was probably the tables and chairs, the TLC matches. What was it called? Tables, ladders, chairs. And holy shit, some of the games that we had on that was absolutely incredible. Best wrestling game on the PlayStation 1, Smackdown 2. Holy shit. We used to play that and No Mercy on the N64. So I think, yeah, we'd stick to wrestling in, and number 5 would be No Mercy and Smackdown 2. And let me tell you something actually really funny. I used to get so frustrated at the Hell in Cell matches because I thought I was absolutely incredible at them. And my friend Brian, he used to walk me on the Hell in Cell matches. I don't know why. It's just he's like, okay, we had this rule. You had to get on top of the cell. You had to slam them through the cell. Only then you could pin them if they went through the cell. And he used to always manage to get me through. and pinned me. And I used to get so frustrated. I used to punch him on the knee because he was sitting beside me, and he'd just laugh it off. But I think a couple of years later, I think he had to get an operation on his knee because his knee was fucked from all the abuse. I felt so bad about it for ages, but it's funny. It's Smackdown 2 was amazing. Yeah, I'll put that in there. Now for number 6 and number 7. Now let's go back to the cartridge-based days where people used to sit in the same room and play games together. Isn't that weird? All these new gamers with their online play, man. There was nothing better than sitting in the same room as your friend and playing a co-op and split screen and doing some awesome shit. So, first game out of the list is Mario Kart 64. Still, to this day, is still my favourite Mario Kart of all time. Still the one I'm absolutely incredible at. I don't give a fuck what anyone says, man. I'm really good at Mario Kart 64. I actually still play this with some friends. But this really made an impact on me because me and my cousin used to play it years ago. My cousin could probably best me with Toad because he was a dirty motherfucker with Toad. Still, it's still my favourite Mario Kart game. There's so much to say about it. I love the tracks. I love the selection of characters. It's just such a good game. It was a huge step up from Mario Kart, the original Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart, wasn't it? But yeah, back in the day, you'd sit there the screen would be split into 4, and then you'd be sitting there playing with friends. I'd still do it. Like recently, me and Morphman, Sean from the Sapporo, did you watch the Sapporo beer review? If you didn't see it, go check it out, it's cool. Mr. Coleman and Dave, we sat down and we played Mario Kart 64, which I'm gonna dominate, man. It's Mario Kart 64. Franchise is avoiding this shit. Franchise, I want to whoop your ass at Mario Kart 64, and we will do that soon. So that's number 6, and we're going to go on to number 7 because I have it right here in my pocket, and it's another awesome game. It's called GoldenEye. It's the 007 game on the N64. We invented a lot of different games on this. Used to love the facility. We're hiding in the toilets and the golden gun. This game was amazing for its time. When it came out, I was like, holy shit, like, I've never played a first-person shooter like this. Especially when it comes to all of the extra shit, like you put the cheats in, you could get the paintballs, you can get like infinite bullets and a lot of crazy shit in it, man. And there's all the different weapons, new levels. What else was there? Oh yeah, nobody's allowed to pick fucking Oddjob. He's too small and he's too dangerous. That was one of the rules. Nobody's allowed to pick the Oddjob. But it was a Game Boy Rare. Came out in the 96 and 97 on the, I think it's his 20th anniversary this year. 97 GoldenEye came out, and the movie came out I think 2 years before. Pierce Brosnan was the bitch. GoldenEye with my cousin Dave. It still is really fun to this day. I still play it with people when they come over. Gonna break out that N64, baby. Now we're on to number 8. We're gonna leave it. I think we're gonna leave it at about 10 because this video is going on for way too long, I think. So, number 8 we're going to go for, I actually don't have a copy of it because I'm a useless chump. I have it digitally, I have it on the PSP, and that game is Street Fighter Alpha 3. Me and a friend of mine, Dean, played the absolute crap out of that game. He used to live around the corner. He actually moved away there a while ago, which made me sad. He lived in a mobile home, well, a caravan, in his back garden of his nanny's. And that was like his home away from home. That was his den. Nobody disturbed us. We ate so much crap. We fucking, oh man, that was awesome. All we played when we were together, we had a couple of guys over, but all we played was Street Fighter Alpha 3. And this Street Fighter Alpha 3 really got me good at playing Street Fighter. And Dean was probably equally as good at the time. And it used to be like Ken and Ryu matches were like the total domination. I used to pick Ken all the time. He picked Ryu, and then I kind of changed it up, and I grew a huge love for a character called Adon, the Muay Thai fighter. Wow, Adon was such a character, and he used to hate when I picked Adon. And who would he pick against it? He'd pick probably Guy, because Guy would be like faster. But Street Fighter Alpha 3, I'll stick that in at number 8 because that really made an impact on me. And still, to this day, probably my favourite Street Fighter game of all time. Hands down, easy. Now for number 9, my first taste of online play. and this game really sucked the damn life out of me when I was growing up. Holy shit! From 2007 to 2010, came Halo 3, came out in 2007, and I put 3 years of my life into this game. Now, I played a lot of Halo 1, played a lot of Halo 2, split screen with friends, but when Halo 3 came out, it was like, whoa, the whole playing with other people across the world just kind of blew my mind. I've had experiences in online play before because Counter-Strike, and I played some of AVP back in the day on the PC. Holy shit, but when Halo 3 came out, I spilled my life into this game. This game really, really made an impact on me. Whoa, it's mad to think 3 goddamn years playing this. I remember we played it up until Reach came out, and then Reach kind of lost that feel. It kind of lost that feel, but the campaign in Reach is pretty good. I'm not going to argue with that. But man, this game had everything. It had a fantastic campaign. You could play the campaign with like 4 players, or I think it was more than 4 players. I can't really remember, but the campaign was really good with friends. At that mongoose thing at the end of it, holy shit, where you're trying to escape, and it's if you do it on Legendary with like friends, and if someone fucks up, you have to do it all over again. There's been problems with people doing that before, but yeah, Halo 3 online play really sucked the life out of me. I remember at the time, I paid for this shitty internet that we got around here. It was called Clearwire, and oh god damn, it gives me a headache thinking about how terrible it was, because I used to have to wave it around. I'd be like putting it up here, I'd be putting it over here, I'd be putting it over there, just hoping that the 5 lights would light up so we could get a game of matchmaking. And I remember in the daytime, it would be sometimes I'd get a good game in the day, but at night time, it was perfect for playing. Well shit, I remember at night time, everyone would be in bed, and I'd be there on the headset with my friends like, oh yeah, there's someone coming up the grav lift there, oh he's got a hammer. Yeah, there was shit like that, like holy shit man, Halo 3 sucked the life out of me, and it made a huge impact on me, and it's probably still to this day the only game I really played the shit out of online, other than Street Fighter 4 when that came out. So now, here we are at my 10th and final game. Apologies I didn't do 12, sir, because I really don't want this video going on for way too long, and usually I don't do more than 10 on certain topics, but if that makes some kind of sense, I'd like to kind of even number 12. Yeah, I could talk about games another day. There's loads of time left on Paramount Gamer, I'm not going anywhere. So, let's rewind back to mid-1990s. Got my Super Nintendo, I think it was around 93, 94, and we got an awesome bundle pack over here in the PAL region. We got Super Mario AllStars. Now, I'm not going to talk about all of the games on this, and I don't think we got a physical release of Mario AllStars like in a box like this. I really don't remember if it did or not, but this is a custom made box I made myself. It's actually falling apart now at the moment because I'm a piece of shit. The one game I really want to talk about on this that really made an impact on me, and it's still to this day my favourite Mario game of all time. You can probably tell, I'm standing, it's plain obvious here. It's like, God, oh! Super Mario Bros. 3. Now, Super Mario Bros. 3 really made an impact on me. The game just blew my mind. But when Super Mario Bros. 3 came out, it brought that whole kind of level of exploration. Loads of new gadgets, loads of new abilities like Raccoon Mario. Oh man, I absolutely adored it. Like, I played Mario before. I played Mario Bros. 3 before I played it on the SNES version. That one is just absolutely, it's much better, it looks clearer, the animation sprites are nicer. Right here is the original Super Mario Bros. 3 that we used to play with in our neighbour's house. This is the exact copy that has been floating around for years. And I do, as much as I like this, I really do prefer the SNES version. That's just me. You probably get people out there that probably say, the NES version is much better. To me, I think the SNES version made a bigger impact on me because we also had Super Mario World. No, Super Mario World wasn't on this. They also did release a package which had Super Mario World and it had AllStars on it as well. So this is my 10th and final one. I'm going to tag 3 people. Thank you for listening to me talk about crap. So I'm going to tag 3 people. 3 people that I'd like to watch. One being BioPhoenix. I've tagged him a couple of times, talked about him a lot here on this channel. Great channel, he does a lot of reviews, he does a lot of awesome things. I'm going to leave a link down below. Second one I want to tag is John from Gaming Through the Decades. I wanted to do 12 games that make an impact on you. And the last one I want to tag is Xander Skullion. And actually, I'll make it 4. Black Metal Gamer as well, Jason Michelucci. Go on, guys, let me see what you have. And thank you, Course Flood Gaming, for the tag. Really appreciate it. Love your video, buddy. And I subscribed. I'll check out your future content. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Keep the power.